Good afternoon, everyone. Mr. Hats, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. This is Nat from Super Cringe Roleplay. And today we're going to be working on part 3 of the shorts that we've been doing. Now we got a lot to do and less time to do it in, so let me go ahead and get this set up. Chaotic, I'm going to create a command just for you. That way when you type that in, something will have to pop up. Also, Desto, thanks for hanging out today. Appreciate it. How is everyone's day going today? All right, so what I'm going to do here, I think it's from this section. So I'm going to watch this. Actually, let me move everything down first so I can rearrange some of this stuff. Just move it down. Move this over there. Maybe we'll drag this into position. It is already like 100 degrees outside. It is very, very hot already today. Okay, so I'm gonna hide some of this. Actually, let me just fix this while I'm here, because I know we're doing part 3. Hopefully there's enough material. You know what? If we only get 30 seconds out of it, I'm not going to be too disappointed. We've already gotten 2 shorts out of this one. This section.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
Okay. So it's this right here. So we're just going to change it to part 3. Okay, so we're going to mute the music because I don't want to hear it the entire time. I'm sure y'all don't either. Okay, so let me just, we'll mute that track. We will hide all of this. Oh, this is the voice track. I can't mute that one. That's fine though. So let me just drag this in. All right, so I'm going to be spending a few minutes watching this so I can kind of get a general flow of what we got left here, and then we can get started. And how long is this section? 23 minutes and 40 seconds. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we got plenty to work with here.
I'm gonna go see Mr. Demon.
Okay. You get down to the tower. The door opens up automatically. And he says, "Come in, Nocturnal. Come in."
Let's go.
You enter in. Door closes. He goes, "I did not expect you so soon. You are different than the other Nocturnals."
I'm a go-getter.
He says, "You're wishing to go now?
I am.
Are you ready?"
It's now or never.
He starts moving his hands, and you disappear.
Mr. Hats, thanks for hanging out today.
And you reappear in the chambers of the board.
Okay. So this is the full clip, which makes sense. So this is probably it right here. Let me move this into position. Also, apologies for shoving cookies into my face while on stream. Let's get this into position. Okay.
So you go see the demon. Door opens. And he says, "Come in. You are a special one."
Yeah, avert your eyes while I go digging.
Oh, let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops right out.
Don't know what you're implying. Can I get it out? Or do I have to do another sleight of hand?
So what I'm thinking is, because not everyone's going to watch all the parts, so we're going to need probably a section from here where he's like, "I'm going to shove that right up my asshole." I think that's from right there. And then we're going to cut back to him talking to the demon again.
So you go see the demon.
And that's in the laughter there kind of makes sense. So I'm going to do that right now while I'm thinking about it. So let's find the section.
Right up my ass. I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
Okay, so we'll take this.
I'm gonna shove that.
Probably these three
trinket
sections
up
right
my
here,
ass.
I would think. Did you get a chance to see our last shorts there, Mr. Hats? Let me drag this over. Okay. Let me just kind of zoom out and see what this looks like for right now.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
Okay. So I think that'll be fine. So let me go ahead. Because I need that context for what is about to happen. Zoom all the way in here. Okay.
You go see the demon.
Oh, really? So you just found us? Wow. Well, I hope you are enjoying the content so far.
You go see the demon. The door opens. And he says, "Come in. You are a special one."
Yeah. Avert your eyes while I go digging.
Oh, let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops right out.
Don't know what you're implying. Can I get it out? Or do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
Jesus.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. You can have advantage on it.
Producer E's turning red over there.
Is that little nice X you're talking to?
Oh. Oh my God. Why?
I'm doing this so I'll remember. I'm going to skip through this. There's a lot from the beginning that I want to use.
Hey, demon guy. You got a name?
We don't need to know the demon's name.
We're about to have an intimate moment. I'd like to know your name.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe.
Never been important before.
Beelzebub, let's go.
You can call me Garage.
Garage.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Bend over.
Garage, a little help. Let's make it happen.
Oh my garage.
Do I still need to roll?
No, you don't need to roll. You might need to roll a Constitution save.
How
see
much
if you
damage do
pass
I take?
He gives you a stick to bite on.
Let's do this.
Put the wood in your mouth.
On the floor, and he goes, "You must destroy it. I cannot."
How the fuck do you destroy it? I already tried.
I'm pretty sure he already destroyed it.
So far, all I did was lube it up.
Certainly defiled it.
He says, "You must find a way. I cannot do it."
I'm starting to think
God damn it.
this could be like 4 different shorts.
Give me a hint.
Anything magical could probably destroy it.
Shit.
He goes, as you leave, he goes, "Talk to the foreman.
Can I leave this here with you in the meantime?
You may."
I can't risk getting caught with it. Can't risk it.
Or you could just hide it again.
Warman's gonna be up my ass tomorrow. Can't risk it. Metaphorically.
Just appreciate you being here, Desto.
That was an automatic failure there. Who's in the way?
I'll slap him across his face a little bit.
Just snoozing away.
Oh, he's talking to the foreman.
I need
Okay.
a magical item. What do you got? Help me dig a little further.
Use my pick.
Fine.
Okay, so he gets the pickaxe.
Rough night.
Yeah, whatever. Back down to the tower. Okay,
Stealth it up to get a sneak attack on it.
sure.
Yes, this is where he actually breaks it.
So you hit that thing and it explodes.
We actually have a full series on YouTube. I don't know if you've been watching just the shorts or if you've seen our long form content, but we have a campaign where we have 29 episodes posted so far, and we're going to be posting episode 30 for the premiere tomorrow. As far as on Twitch though, I don't know. I'm kind of the only one from the group that's handling Twitch right now. And since I have to make these, I like doing them on stream anyway. Also, I think we talked about me playing games every now and then. I have Elden Ring. I've been wanting to do that on stream too. So you've seen the YouTube stuff. Okay. Hey, Venom Pack. How's it going? I'm doing great today. You're more than welcome to call me Nat on stream, though, if you like. I'm not a real doctor.
Nice.
You can call me Dr. Straw if you want. It's fine.
Nailed it.
You take 11 points. The tower starts collapsing.
Okay, I think I'm just going to get started. We have enough here to work with. Okay, so let's just kind of get a feel for what's going on here. Actually, I'm going to drag this out. So we're going to unlink this. I think we'll just do this. This is pretty simple.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
So you go see the demon.
Okay. Let me zoom back in here. Yes, we do plan on doing other campaigns. That depends on how well we do. In this campaign, I don't know. I mean, even to estimate how long it's going to take, I don't like maybe 100 episodes, maybe more. It's hard to say. So we're going to be still doing this one for a while. But yes, we do plan on doing another campaign if things go well for this one.
So you go see the demon. So you go see the demon.
Okay, so we can keep this.
The door opens. And he says, "Come in. You are a special one."
Hey, Death Metal, how's it going today? Yeah, I hope we do well too, but you just never know, right?
Yeah. Avert your.
You are a special one. He says, "Come in. Come in. Come." He says,
Okay, so we'll chop this here.
"You go."
I am doing fantastic other than the Texas heat. But given that your name is Texas Death Metal, I can only imagine that somewhere in Texas it's pretty hot for you too. Unless you just like Texas. Yep. Also, Mr. Hats, Clint Commander, that is Jokester from the show. He's in the chat today. Yeah, I'd say at least 100 episodes. I think you're right. Probably more in the range of what, maybe 120, 150, something like that. You're totally right about that. It's like when you first turn the oven on and it's warm. Yeah, exactly.
Come in. Come in. So you go see the demon. Come in. Come in.
Okay, probably have to cut some of that too.
You are a special one.
Yeah. Avert your eyes. Avert.
Okay, so I kind of like the avert your eyes line. We'll see if we can use that. You could drown your... Yeah, ugh, yeah. What's really fun is like, if you just go outside for a minute to go to the mailbox, and you're perfectly dry and everything's fine. And then by the time you get back, you're just soaking. So yeah, no, I totally get that.
Avert your eyes while I go digging.
Okay. Okay, so right there. I think this one feels like it's going to go pretty straightforward. Yeah, it's like, you're right, Deathman. Like, you just open the door, just the heat just hits you, and you're like, nope, not today, Satan. Because it feels like hell sometimes.
When a Batman robs a poor man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
So you go see the demon? Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging.
You can probably cut that a little bit shorter.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. While I go digging. While I go digging.
By the way, if this is your first time in the stream, editing these videos is very repetitive. I listen to the sections over and over again. So if that is not your thing, this is your warning, but I appreciate everyone hanging out who is hanging out.
While I go digging. While I go digging. While I go digging.
I'm trying to cut Aaron's laugh off there if I can. Yeah, thank you. You were right. Like that day that we talked in stream, it was like the next day we got the email. But that leads to the other thing is that we haven't so the stream is still not set up completely. Someone in our Discord dropped some pictures that I want to use for emotes, but we haven't done them yet. Thank you, Mr. Hats. Appreciate it. How much of this do I want? Probably there. I can always add more back in if I want.
Avert your eyes while I go digging.
Okay, so I'm going to copy this down here. This is going to be my measuring stick for today. Does it start with 5? I was looking at it. I didn't think I had that many. Maybe I do. I have no clue, to be honest with you. This is 3 seconds. We'll do it 2. That is definitely something I need to do here. I just haven't. Is this really 2 seconds? It's just I'm zoomed in so much. Because if we have 5 emotes, then I want to do a picture of everyone's face. Because there's 5 of us, 5 emotes, but like a different face. I'm definitely going to check it out. That kind of incentivizes me to look sooner, actually. Telling me that it's 5, I'm definitely going to check after the stream here. Okay, so we'll hold on to this laughter.
Well, let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops right out.
Not sure what Mike is saying here.
Legs and it. Well, let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops. Well, let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops right out.
It sounds like he's saying spreads lice. But I doubt that's what he's actually saying. Yeah, Clint, you saw some of those in our Discord, right? The pictures? I can't remember who took those. Was it Chaotic or was it Desto? Mr. Hats, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it, man. That's awesome. Appreciate the support. I don't...
Well, let's face it, he spreads. Well, let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops. Well, let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops right out.
It might have been Chaotic then. I feel really bad for not remembering. I'm sorry, guys. Shit has been happening so fast, to be honest with you. No, again, we appreciate it. All the support we've been getting has just been mind-blowing, and we really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops right out. Oh, let's. Oh, let's.
You know what? I'm going to hang on to this, but I don't think we're going to use it. Because I can't... You know, if Mike gets in chat later, maybe he can tell me what's going on. I can't tell what he's saying here.
Oh, let's.
It has. It's been going really quickly, Desto.
Oh, let's face.
I mean, technically, the channel is 2 years old, and we posted our first video October. Well, the first main video. We were doing shorts like all of October of last year, but the first main video was October 31st. So for the channel not being that old, and we're gonna hit we're like 4.2k subs now on YouTube, something like that. So we're pretty close to hitting 5, which is crazy. Is that House of the Dragon? I have really been enjoying House of the Dragon.
Oh, let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops right out.
Okay, so I'm gonna keep this. Honestly, it feels like a return to form for Game of Thrones. I still don't think it's as good as like seasons 1 and 2 of Game of Thrones, but like it's right up there, and it's definitely way better than like 6 and beyond. I have not played the Elden Ring DLC. I'm actually... So here's my dirty little secret on that. I have it on PC and I play keyboard and mouse, which, from what I heard, just makes the game harder for you. But I just can't use controller anymore. So I was thinking about starting a new character and then just maybe like doing a boss run until I'm a high level and then starting the DLC. And I was thinking about doing that on stream, but if I do it on stream, it'll probably be like maybe Friday or on the weekend or maybe Monday. Because Tuesdays and Thursdays are kind of video editing days for me.
Oh, let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops.
Okay.
Don't know what you're implying. Can I get it out?
Yeah, right now, Mr. Hats, we don't have like a consistent schedule. Tuesdays and Thursdays are usually pretty consistent. But beyond that, like it's just if I have time, I try and jump on just to kind of also test different time slots and the different content that people would be interested in. But yes, no, like as far as playing games, it makes sense to play Elden Ring right now. The DLC is brand new. It's pretty popular again right now. I enjoy it. I have like 500 hours in it. I'm not good. Like that doesn't mean I'm good. I just have a lot of hours in it. So.
Can I get it out? Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
Okay, so this is a good line here.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
So we're gonna move this over here.
Do I have to do
Vecna from D&D? That's right. Didn't you used to stream? You used to stream Dead by Daylight, right, Death Metal? I think you did.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Little D&D chapter. Okay, yeah, that... It seems like crossovers are kind of becoming a thing. What's weird, like, I don't remember too many D&D crossovers until recently. But I've only been playing D&D for like maybe 6 years, so...
Do I have to...
Maybe a little bit longer than that.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
So let me... There we go.
Strength check.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Okay, so we'll cut that there. Do a strength check. See that, Death Metal? I have Nightbot on now. Thank you very much for the suggestion. Actually, I didn't even take that much time looking at other bots. I was like, you know what? This one just seems to be the easiest to work with. So I was like, fuck it, I'll just use this one.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
Okay, so we're definitely going to keep some of this laughter here.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think 2 seconds is good there.
Jesus.
It's kind of wedged in there. It's kind of.
Jesus.
It's kind of. It's kind of.
You know what? I'm not going to worry about advancing too far into this clip. There's just so much good material from this section. I may or may not do a part 4 where he actually destroys the gem. I don't even think that's relevant to this type of content, but there's just so much here to work with. All right, let's see what we got going so far.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
So you go see the demon. Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging.
Well, let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops right out.
Do I have to do another?
Okay. You know what, Mike, you're not here. And I have no fucking idea what you're saying here. I'll save it. We'll go ahead and paste it over here in case we decide to use it. But for right now, we're going to cut that line. Delete selected. This whole section I thought was pretty funny, to be honest.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
So you go see the demon. Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
That's a good line.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance?
Yeah, that's good too.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance?
Yeah, we get the Aaron GM squeal, which is great. I love it.
He looks like
We can probably use that whole segment there. Probably.
he looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. You can have advantage on it.
Producer E's turning red over there.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Well built. Let's get that sucker
Sure.
out.
Sure.
Sucker.
Sure. You can have advantage on it.
Do I want the sure there or not?
He looks like he's well built.
I think I'll cut it there.
Let's get that sucker
Sure.
out.
I might keep some of this. I could do like a split shot here of Chris and Aaron together.
Let's get that sucker out.
Sure.
Let's get that sucker out.
Sure.
Okay, that's what I was trying to cut. And then you can have advantage. Oops. A little bit more there. Maybe a little bit more there. Thank you, Death Metal. Appreciate you lurking today.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
Okay, let's see what we got.
Shove that trinket right up my ass.
So you go see the demon. Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. You can have advantage on it.
Okay, that sounds good.
can have advantage on it.
Producer E's turning red over there.
Is that little nice egg?
Over there. Over there.
Is that
Okay. So honestly, I could potentially stop here. Let me listen to a little bit more of this clip. But if I wanted to do a 30-second short, like this would be like right on the money. It's a little over, but I can trim some of this stuff, and by the time I remove some frames, it'll probably be good. But let me listen to a little bit more here and see if it makes sense to include more than that.
is that little nice eggs you're typing through?
Oh.
Oh my god.
Why?
I'm doing this so I'll remember.
Hey, demon guy. You got a name? Demon guy. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah.
Okay, so if I were to continue on, it would be from here.
Can have advantage.
Hey, demon guy. You got a name?
I don't know if I want to give it to you.
Look, if you want this, we're gonna have to work together. We're about to have an intimate moment. I'd like to know your name.
Never been important before. but-
Beelzebub, let's go.
You can call me Garage.
Garage.
Yes.
Gotcha.
I think that's going to be the call. I think we're just going to do a 30-second today.
Let's make it happen.
Oh my gosh.
Do I still need to roll?
No, you don't need to roll. You might need to roll a Constitution save.
How
see
much
if you
damage do
pass
I
out.
take?
You might have to bite down on something. But...
They took my stone dagger. I got nothing to bite on.
It gives you a stick to bite on.
Let's do this.
Put the wood in your mouth.
Go away.
So he pulls the diamond out.
Oh, Lord. That hurt.
Kind of sits
But
down
I'm okay.
on the floor and he goes, "You must destroy it. I cannot."
Okay. I might go all the way through removing the gem.
Kind of sits
But
down,
I'm...
pulls the diamond out.
Oh, Lord. That hurt.
Okay, I think I don't want to go further than this. So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna move this over so they're next to each other. That way I don't accidentally delete it. I'm gonna drag this out of the way. And we're gonna see if we're gonna include from that. So honestly, cutting this much down into 30 seconds shouldn't be too difficult.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
So you go see the demon. Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. You can have advantage on it.
Producer E's turning red over there. Hey, demon guy. You got a name? Hey, demon guy. Hey, demon guy. You got a... You got a...
Okay, so
You got a name?
so we'll cut to the garage
I
part.
want to give it to you.
Look, if you want this, we're gonna have to work together. We're about to have an intimate moment. We're about
Okay, I think right there. We're about to have an intimate moment. I want to know your name. Hey, Admiral Teletubby.
about to have an intimate moment.
How's it going today?
You got a name? We're about to have an intimate moment. I'd like to know your name. We're about to... You got a name?
Can have advantage on it.
Producer E's turning red over there. You got a name? We're about to have an intimate moment. We're about to have an intimate moment.
I think I'm just going to cut it where it says intimate moment. Another day in paradise. I'm doing all right today. Doing pretty good. Got a little bit of a late start today. I think that's all right. We're still working on the same segment from the last two shorts. There was just way too much material to work with there. Which, I mean, that's a good problem to have, right?
We're about to have an intimate moment. We're about to have an intimate moment.
Okay.
And I'd like to know your name.
Never been important before.
Beelzebub, let's go.
You can call me Garage. Call me. You can.
Okay, you can call me Garage.
We're about to have an intimate moment.
You can call me Garage. You can call me Garage.
Okay, I'll chop it there.
Garage.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Bend over. Bend over. Bend. Nip. Bend. Nip.
Bend over. Mike, thank you. Hold on. There's something I want you to listen to. Okay, so this is you talking. And you're talking about Chris pulling the gem out of his ass. What are you saying here?
Oh, let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops right out.
It sounds like you're saying he spreads lice. Maybe you're, I'm guessing you're saying legs, but I don't know what you're saying there.
Oh, let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops right out. Oh, let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops.
He spreads his legs and it just drops right out.
Oh, let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops right out.
Okay. Okay, I can hear it now. Thanks, Mike. So if I'm going to make this, I'm going to hold on to that. If I make this a minute, I might add that back in. That way we'll get to the 60-second mark here. Because I don't know if I'm actually going to have enough to last. So adding that back in would help. He spreads his legs and it drops right out. Well, I mean, in the moment, right? Like, sometimes your words just come out funny.
You can call me Garage. Bend over.
Garage, a little help.
Bend over. Bend over. Bend over.
Okay.
Garage, a little help. Let's make it happen.
Oh my garage.
Do I still need to roll?
Oh my garage.
Do I still need to roll?
No, you don't need to roll. You might need to roll a Constitution save.
To roll? Do I still?
Garage.
Do I still? Do I still?
I don't think I want to use anything from this segment.
Garage, a little help. Let's make it happen.
Oh my garage.
Do I still need to roll?
Okay, yeah, we can just cut this here.
You can call me Garage. Bend over.
Do I still need to roll?
No, you don't need to roll. You might need to roll a Constitution save.
How much damage do I take?
Need to roll. You might need to roll a Constitution save. Constitution save. Constitution save.
Okay.
How much damage do I take?
You have to bite down on something. You have to bite. You have. Okay, I think we can use this also.
Do I still need to roll?
No, you don't need to roll. You might need to roll a Constitution save.
You have to bite down on something, but
They took my stone dagger.
you have to bite down on something, but
They took
okay, we don't need the stone dagger
my
comment.
stone dagger. I got nothing to bite on.
We might use that.
I got I got.
Okay, I got. Let's see.
I'm gonna have to bite down on something, but
I got nothing to bite on. 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 I got nothing to bite on.
Okay, then we'll cut to Aaron.
He gives you.
All right. He gives you.
I got nothing to bite on.
He gives you a stick to bite on. He gives you a stick to bite on. He gives you a stick to bite on.
Do this.
Okay.
He gives you a stick to bite on.
Do this.
Put the wood in your mouth.
Do this.
Put the wood in your mouth.
Go away.
So he pulls the diamond out.
Oh, Lord. That hurt.
Glad you're here, Chris. We were talking about maybe doing a part 4 on this. I don't think I want to, though. But I think this is enough material for part 3. I think it'll just be enough, actually. We're doing the rough cut right now.
Do this. Do this. Do this. Do this.
Put the wood in your mouth. Wood in your mouth.
Yeah, I think we can edit around Mike talking. It shouldn't be too bad.
Do this. Go away.
So
Your mouth.
Go away.
Your mouth.
Go away.
So he pulls the diamond out.
Oh, Lord. That hurt.
Your mouth.
Go away.
Your mouth.
Go away.
Do you know what you're saying there, by the way? I mean, you got this thing in your mouth. I can't understand what you're saying, Chris. Oh, by the way, Mr. Hats, Caustic1247 is Chris, or Nocturnal from the show. And Chris, just so you know, Mr. Hats dropped us a sub earlier, which is awesome. We appreciate that.
Your mouth.
But do you know what you're saying here?
Your mouth.
Go away.
You saying do it, or...
Go away.
Your mouth.
Go away.
If I mean, if I can't figure it out, I'll just say it's intelligible. I have no idea what you're saying there.
Your mouth.
Go away.
Yeah, I have no clue what you're saying. That's all right, though.
Your mouth.
Go away.
Your mouth.
Go away.
That whole section just sounds ridiculous.
So he pulls the diamond out.
Okay, we'll cut this. That's implied. They pulled it out.
Oh, Lord. That hurt.
Okay, so we're gonna save what we got right now so that I don't lose my mind later. Okay, we're gonna find that section for Mike's line that I might add back
What
in.
about Batman robs a boar man?
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
So you go see the demon. Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Actually, I don't even know if I want to include this. Where was it? I think it was here. Let me move it closer. I'll just drop it here for right now. Oops. That's not too long.
Oh, let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops right out.
When a Batman robs a
I will say that, like, sectioning this one off went way faster than the last one.
man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
You go see the demon.
Well, glad you stopped by then, since you have all this free time now.
Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
I'm pretty sure Mike's line comes right here. So I'm just going to drop it in there. It might even be funnier after that. But I try to not misrepresent the content, or to misrepresent it as little as possible, if that makes sense. Sometimes it makes more sense to shift things around to get them more context. But I don't like doing that just to make them funnier, because that's not what happened in the show.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
You go see the demon. Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging.
Well, let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops right out.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. You can have advantage on it.
Producer E's turning red over there. You got a name? We're about to have an intimate moment.
You can call me Garage. Bend over.
Do I still need to roll?
No, you don't need to roll. You might need to roll a Constitution save.
You have to bite down on something, but
I got nothing to bite on.
He gives you a stick to bite on.
Let's do this.
You know.
Go away. Oh, Lord. That hurt.
Okay. It's a pretty good rough cut. There's definitely some things I'm going to trim down. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to hide the video so that I can do this. That way my video card doesn't die on me while I'm working here.
You go see the.
Okay.
You go see the demon.
Okay.
Come in. Come in.
All right.
Avert your eye.
We got a breath there that I can cut.
Avert your eyes. Avert your eyes. Avert your eyes. Avert your eyes. Avert your eyes.
Okay. Good there.
While I go digging. While I go digging.
Okay, that one's fine. Okay, I will take a look at this one. Actually, I'll probably just look at it now. What's everyone else doing when I do that? Actually, yeah, I don't want the whole lead in. I think I just want the pop.
Digging.
Okay, so how long is this segment? The other thing is too, is you don't want the segments to be too short, because it's hard to, like, if it is, then things are moving too fast and it's hard to tell what's going on. But this is half a second. Ooh, that's getting... Let me see what... So usually like a second, you want shots to be at least a second long. Even that's really cutting it close. Let me see what a second would look like over here. We're going to change this to 1 second. Then I'll move this up so I can get a feel for what this one shot would look like. And then what I can do is after that, I can cut to the other two. Okay, so I think we'll do that. Definitely wouldn't want to make it shorter than that. And this will be like a split shot between Aaron and Chris. Okay, all right. So let me turn the video back off. Move this down. Okay, looks good.
Oh, let's face it. Let's face it. He spreads.
Okay, so we'll cut this.
Let's face it. He spreads legs and it just drops right out. Let's face it. He spreads legs and it just drops right out. Let's face it. He spreads legs and it just drops right out.
Do I have to do another?
Let's face it. He spreads legs and it just drops right out.
I don't know if I'm going to include this. It kind of feels like it's breaking the flow. We'll try it because the laughter after this I don't think is good enough.
Let's face it. He spreads legs and it just drops right out.
Okay, so we'll keep this for right now. We're definitely not going to use that though. And then we'll continue trimming things down.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand? Do I have to do another sleight of hand? Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Okay. I mean, look at this. We've already cut a lot out of this clip.
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Okay. I'm going to move everything down here. I know we talked about this before, Chris. I really don't want to be too concerned about making it max length. If the clip is funny at 30 seconds or 45 seconds, I think it should just be okay.
Let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops right out.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
Okay, let's see what's going on here.
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Do a strength check. Do a strength check. Do a strength check. Do a strength check.
Okay, let's see how long this section is. You agree though, right? I would imagine you would agree with that. All those YouTube tips and stuff, like very few of them seem to actually be helpful. Hey Shadows, how's it going, man? That's pretty good right there. 2 seconds is really good for like a group shot. That's probably what we're gonna end up doing here. I'm just gonna make it exactly 2 seconds long. Okay. All right, now we continue.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. You can have advantage on it.
Producer E's turning red over there.
Honestly, this would be such a great 30-second short. All right, Chris. I need your opinion. We could do a 30-second short, and it would be like a tight, hilarious 30 seconds. Because if you'll notice, like the last part of this, which a lot of people don't watch the whole thing anyway, but the last part of this, so you're thinking just do the 30 seconds then? Because I could probably cut. Well, yeah, go ahead and ask her. Because this opening section is really good. And the rest of it is funny, but it's not at the same level as this is, I don't think.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
So you go see the demon. Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging.
Let's face it, he spreads legs and it just drops right out.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. You can have advantage on it.
Producer E's turning red over there.
That's where I would cut it. I'd probably cut Mike's line. No offense, Mike. It feels like the only line in that segment that feels a little slow or out of place. It was funny in game, definitely. But just for this. But the rest, and that would take us like right into the 30-second range. Okay. I mean, I'm glad you agree, but you see my point, right? Yeah. My neighbor bought me vanilla bean blueberry coffee creamer and a blueberry muffin. Dude, I fucking love blueberry muffins. Like, if I'm gonna have a muffin, blueberry is the way to go. All right, so you're thinking 30 seconds? Okay. I'm gonna save this in case we decide to do a part 4. But this, it just feels like a really tight 30 seconds, and I would hate to throw it away with it working so well like that.
You got a name?
Okay. Plus, this really feels like a segue into something else. So what we're going to do, we're going to save this, though. Move this here. Should I probably move it a little bit further down? Blueberry muffins are my favorite muffins. I used to live in the Midwest, and when I did, we would go blueberry picking, and we would make like homemade blueberry muffins with like blueberries off the bush that day, and they were amazing. Okay, let me cut Mike's line, and then I think we're good. So let me cut this. Okay, then we're going to move this down. Okay, and then with the rest of the trimming and editing that I do, it's going to fall into this 30-second range. So let me save this here.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
So you go see the demon? Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. You can have advantage on it.
Producer E's turning red over there.
Okay. Yeah, with a little bit of trimming, this will be perfect. See, the judge guy probate's finally sending me the paperwork for executor. Been waiting for this since October. Wow, since October? That's like when we posted our first video. Obviously, what you're doing is way more important, but like that's, to kind of put that in perspective, that's pretty wild. Yeah, that's like an eternity, dude. I don't know how you're being so patient about it. Okay, let's get this trimmed down and then we can just knock this out, because this, for some reason, this one just feels good today. I don't know what's going on, but this one feels really good.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
So you go see the demon? Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. Do I have to do another sleight of hand? Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
I think that's just this is part of the same clip, but I just split them.
Do a strength check.
Make sure there's not a... Okay. Sometimes I screw that up and there's like black frames in there and you find them later.
It's kind of wedged.
Okay, so I'll move this down. I think this is the section where I'm going to trim it and edit it a little bit here. You don't look good in orange, huh? Okay. Actually, I'm going to turn the video on for this one so I can see what's happening.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get
It's kind of wedged in there.
And Aaron's face is just so
Can I
great
ask the
here.
demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. Can I have advantage?
Sucker out. Let's get that sucker out. Sucker
Sure.
out. Sucker
Sure.
out. Sucker
Sure.
out.
Can I have advantage?
Sucker out.
Sure.
Sucker out.
Sure.
Let's get that sucker out.
Sure.
What I'm thinking about right now is whether or not I want to cut that and just show Aaron or show a split shot here.
Let's get that sucker out.
Sure.
Let's get that sucker out.
Sure.
Actually, I think I'm going to cut some of this here, and then we're just going to do the...
Let's get that sucker out.
Sure.
Where he goes right to the advantage part.
Let's get that sucker out.
Sure.
Let's get that sucker out.
Sure.
Oops. That is not what I wanted to do.
Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. Can I have advantage on it?
Producer E's turning red over there.
Actually, even just cutting that has taken us to the spot. I don't know yet, Clint. I don't know. There's definitely enough material for it. Let's put it that way. There's enough material for it. Let's see how I feel on Thursday. I mean, I've got everything set up. Like I have the segment here. I've already got part of it done probably. I don't know. But we're already in the money zone.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
You go see the demon? Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. Can I have advantage on it?
Producer E's turning red over there.
Okay. I'm completely happy with that. And we're getting to the fun part quicker, so that's good. All right. So we've already gotten this taken care of.
You go see the demon?
Okay, so we're going to zoom in on Aaron here, like we're resetting the shot. Okay. Just like so. Yeah, I mean, honestly, we probably could do 5 parts with this section. We probably could.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
You go see the demon? Come in.
All right, so we're going to do a zoom here.
Come in.
Avert your...
We'll go to 12. I might zoom out a little bit. All right, eyes are in place there.
Come in. Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging.
Actually, I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to zoom out here because I really want to emphasize the go digging part. So I don't want to go too zoom happy right away. I think this will still look okay.
You go see the demon? Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging.
Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So I might do like a max zoom out. I don't know, my eye's itchy right now. It's so weird. Ugh. So we're going to do a max zoom here. And we're going to... what they're saying or what I was saying? Because honestly, it could be both. Actually, let me save this real quick. All right, I'm about to do something I don't want y'all to see, so... Okay, give me just a second here. Ugh. Don't worry about any of that. Okay, and we're back. So we're going to do a big jump here. Yeah, it is gross. If people knew you, though, they would know you say a lot of gross things. Okay, we'll make the ears as less derpy as possible. That's probably pretty good there.
Avert your eyes while I go digging.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. Okay, so probably just 12 to kind of match what you're doing to emphasize that it's the same action. So we'll go to 34. Oops, no. There we go. That looks pretty funny. Okay, so I need to kind of end the shot where my eyes are in a better position here. It's probably right about there. We're gonna move over a little bit. Okay, so for this one, I think we were gonna do. Let me look at everyone's expression here.
Do I?
So the best one is Aaron. These two are also good, Chris and Clint. So I'm deciding if I want Chris in this shot or if I want Clint in this shot. And I have to decide now because there are different parts of the screen.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
Okay. We're definitely using Clint here. So I think we'll do Chris here. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. And that's how I was checking. Because I really want to make sure that I'm using the best expressions that I can. In this shot, I made the joke. Plus, ooh, wow. Plus, you already see me laughing here, and then it's gonna cut to Aaron and Chris laughing here. All right, so we'll save that. I need to find my splitter. Come on, load. There we go. Takes forever to load in sometimes. All right, we're gonna move this down like so. Okay, now I need to find us. So who do we have here? Okay, so I want Aaron on top. So he's gonna go first. But I can pull from, oops. Let me unlink that. So we're gonna go into Fusion. Shut it. Pause. All right, we're gonna go into Fusion here and paste. Unlink those boxes up. I'm gonna hide this layer. We're gonna do the same thing here. Just like that. Okay, the zoom is 4.5. Okay, so this is going to be Chris. I'm just going to move him over. This is not the final position, just a general position here. And we're going to find Aaron. Okay. Now I can zoom in a little bit. Make sure that black bar isn't showing. Can center that on the screen a little bit better. Y'all are just filthy-minded perverts. That's all there is to it. Alright, we're hiding the white. Okay, now we can bring Aaron down. Like that. We'll move this out of the way. Bring these, oops, we'll bring these down. Okay, so let's see what this looks like.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
Okay,
Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
okay, so this is going to be a zoom out on Chris, so we'll... I don't want to do max. Actually, I probably will do max here. That way the ears look less derpy. And then we're going to do a 12 zoom on Aaron here. Because the strength check is just, it's hilarious. Let's find Aaron. Okay.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
Okay, that's good. Okay, so we're going to use Clint in this shot. Who else are we going to use here?
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built.
We'll do the group shot there, I think.
For assistance.
That will be the group shot there.
Looks like he's well built. Let's get that.
Sure. Can I have advantage on it?
Producer E's turning red over there.
It's kind of
It does sound like your full name, yes. I can't help it though.
it's kind of it's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance?
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance?
I'm thinking I want to leave Aaron on screen here when Mike says this line.
It's kind of wedged in there. It's kind of wedged. It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance?
Yeah, his squeal is pretty good.
He looks like he's well built. Let's get that.
I knew this was going to be the hardest section to edit. So I want to make sure that I'm showing... I want to show the best stuff. I might even trim this a little bit.
It's kind of wedged.
Yeah, we're going to cut this just a little bit. Let me hide the video so I can... I'm doing this by sound. This is completely just where it sounds like the laughter should end. Okay, I think that's good. Let's bring the video back up. Okay, so for this shot, it's going to be Clint and Aaron.
It's kind of
And then we're going to cut to Mike. So let's get this set up. Clint and Aaron. I'll bring these up. I think I moved my splitter over here, so we'll move it back into position. All right, it doesn't have to be at the full length. I just do that because I'm weird. Okay, so who do I want on top? I don't know, Clint. If you had to pick top or bottom, what would you pick? For the shot. That's obviously what I meant when I said that. So when it comes to you and Aaron, I kind of want, there's just no way to not say this and it's not sound weird anymore. I kind of want you on top because I think his expression is good, but like when you throw your head back, I think it's hilarious. Really? You think you're a bottom in this context? All right, well, you'll be the power bottom in this shot. Oh Lord, lordy. Okay, let me find us here. Okay, so we get a lot of shots of you doing this. It's great. Hey, look at that. Yeah, you are the power bottom. Even in this shot, you're the power bottom. So you should be here on the top frame, or the top layer. Okay, here we go. So let me go ahead and grab this. We're going to copy this box. Okay, we're going to paste it in here. I actually could paste all of the settings over, but I think it would actually be harder, since this one is just right here. I'm going to hide that layer, make sure we're on this layer, paste that in. Okay, we're going to do the zoom. Okay, let's get these guys into position. Shut it. Okay, so that's pretty close for Aaron. Gonna make sure that black bar is hidden. Zoom in a little bit more here. Okay. Just bring it up to hide that white box. Okay, that looks good. There probably is an optimal way to, like, pixel-wise, but I just don't feel like doing that. But I feel like the shot's good enough, and they're close enough where when you're watching it fast, you're not going to notice if it's off a little bit. Like, it doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't have to be that perfect. I think it's pretty good as is, as far as like making sure that the boxes are split evenly. All right, let's see what this looks like. Okay, yeah, I think you're right, Clint. I think this layout is better. I agree with you. Okay, so we'll bring this down.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask?
It's kind of wedged in there. It's kind of wedged in there. It's kind of wedged in there.
I think I want me in this shot. We're gonna have Mike saying his line with me laughing below. Making the template's not hard. If you use GIMP, you can set it so that you can, well, actually I could, if I have time, I'll show you. I don't know if you're going to be in the stream the whole time, but if after finishing this I have time, I'll show you. I'll show you how to make the template. And actually, I think I gave you, like, I sent you the file, if I remember correctly. On DaVinci, if that's what you mean by eyeballing it, then yeah, because technically I'm eyeballing it too. With the fusion settings, yeah, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Now, honestly, I think the way I'm doing it now is good enough. It could be better, but the time investment won't improve the quality, in my opinion, to make it worth the time investment. Oh no, I don't redo it every time. Fuck that. Like, that's why I have all of these together, so I don't have to redo shit. That is just too much work. It's like, do it once and be done.
It's kind of wedged in there. It's kind of wedged in there. It's kind of wedged in there. It's kind of.
Okay, I need to hide the video while I do this, apparently.
It's kind of wedged in there. It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for
Yes, we are cutting that, but we're not going to need that. Okay, let's see what it looks like now. Hello, there we go. All right, zoom back out. As you can tell, I use my mouse wheel a lot. A lot. So get you some sort of device that has a mouse wheel on it.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Okay, so we're going to do a split shot here also. So it's going to be me and Mike. Bring that up. Bring the splitter back in. So if I leave it like this, it will be Mike on top, and I want him on top because he's doing the shot. Like he's saying the line. I'm just laughing. And then I will be on bottom. So I'm just going to copy these over as is. So we're going to do fusion. Copy this. I know there's just no clean way to say this stuff anymore. It's just it's not possible. All right, we'll hide that layer. I don't need to hide that layer. We'll hide that layer. Okay, come back over and grab this. Paste it right here. I had to think that through for a second. The gears weren't turning fast enough. Okay. So let me get Mike into position. Then I'll get me into position. Okay, so we're going to hide this bar. Okay. So, Clint, if this is what you mean by eyeballing it, then yes, I'm totally eyeballing it. I mean, I could zoom in and get close to pixel perfect, but honestly, like, I can't see the white anymore. That's just good enough, in my opinion. And then we'll bring Mike down. Look for the red, and then I get his eyes into position, just to make sure that I'm not showing any of the red. And that looks good. Just like so.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for?
It's kind of wedged in there.
Okay. Honestly, I don't even know if I like myself being in the shot. We'll see. I might just make Mike doing the line, because I mean that's, I'll think about it. Let me go ahead and move these down for right now.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? Can I ask the demon for assistance? Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he looks like he's well built.
Okay, so this will be our group shot here. So let me go ahead and get it set up now.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Okay, so I can do these together. Ooh, 20 is way too much. We're gonna do 12 here. We're gonna find Chris. Okay. That's a really funny face. I know you're lurking, Chris, but if you could see your face right now, that's pretty funny. Everyone has bad pausing faces. Ugh, I just realized I said pause. I really, really hate you, Clint, sometimes. You have ruined the word pause for me.
Can I ask the demon for assistance?
Okay. So we're going to adjust it from here so that the eyes end in the correct position.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built.
Okay, I like that.
Let's get that sucker out. Let's get that sucker out.
Okay, so we're going to go to a split shot with Aaron. Yep, exactly. All right, let me get Aaron into this shot now. And since I already have one... Actually, who's talking here?
Let's get that sucker out.
I don't think I have one with Chris on top here.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like...
It's kind of wedged.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? Can I ask the demon for assistance?
I want to do something with this shot.
He looks like he's well built.
I think that one's fine. I want to do something, either like a zoom here or something, but we'll come back to that. Okay, so I'm going to reverse these. So let me get these into position. All right, so we're going to grab the fusion from the top one. We're going to hide the top one and paste it on the bottom one. Because I'm reversing their order here. Actually, I can leave that hidden. Okay, and then we're gonna grab Aaron. What am I doing? I'm so dumb. It's the same. It's the same box. I'm just not thinking. It's whatever though. I've already done it, so it doesn't matter. Okay. 4.5. Actually, I'm gonna have to have the splitter in here. Yeah. It's okay. Sometimes you try and cheat and you end up wasting more time. It just happens. Okay, so this is Chris. So this is Aaron, because I want Aaron on bottom. So we're going to find Aaron, move him down like so. Then we're going to get Chris into position here. Okay. Aaron looks... We'll mess with his Y first here. So zoom in. Most of the time, right? Right, that looks good. Also, as funny as that is, Clint, the reason I'm putting Chris on top is because he's the one he's the first one to speak in this segment. And I usually put the speaker on top. You don't always have to do that, but most of the time most of the time it feels right to do that. Making sure I'm not getting the black bar in the shot there. Yeah, because at least in this country, when you read top to bottom. And so if you're hearing someone talk, you're going to look at the top first, especially if it's split.
Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. Can I have advantage on it?
Producer E's turning red over there.
Can I have advantage on it?
Producer E's turning red over there.
I can actually bring back some of the laughter here too if I want. Okay, so we'll move this out of the way. Happy with this. Okay, what do I want to do with this?
Can I ask the demon for assistance? Can I ask the demon for assistance?
Good. On the same wavelength. All right. I think I'm going to do a zoom here. All right, so let's go in closer. I think 13 is about as close as I can get before it doesn't want to work right. Okay, is there a bar here at the top? There is. Okay. So we're going to make sure there's no bar. Okay, so that is fine. And it's going to be a quick zoom. Let me get the keyframe set for that. We'll try 11. Let's see what 11 does. Okay, let's see what this looks like.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? 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 Can I ask the demon for assistance?
I think I want to go further back. So what I'm thinking is, I'm thinking of doing like a half, like only half the shot will be zooming. So I'm thinking it's going to do a quick zoom in, and then he's going to say 4 assistants. It'll be like the second half of the shot. Let's see what it looks like. If it doesn't work, we can come back to this. I'm actually going to copy this so I don't lose it. Okay, well, we're gonna try something weird here.
Ask the demon for the demon.
Okay, so that's where I want the shot to end. Well, the zoom to end. So we're gonna. So I want it to be like a quick, poppy looking type of zoom. And it may not work out, but it's whatever. We'll see what it looks like. Okay, so we'll set the keyframe there, and then from here, I'll come back to 11. And I may not like it, but it's fun to try things out every now and then.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? Can I ask the demon for assistance? Can I ask the demon for? Can I ask the demon? Can I ask the? Can I ask the?
Okay, so I think I remember this from last time.
Demon.
Like it's too long. The zoom feels too long. So what I'm gonna do is, actually, I'm gonna measure this out. We're gonna make.
Can I ask? Can I ask?
Let me see what this measurement is, because this might be about right. What part are you talking about? I really want to see Aaron when he squeals. You mean right here?
For assistance. Assistant.
I mean, we're going to be cutting to Aaron after that, but I mean, he started laughing during that line.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? Can I ask the demon for assistance? Can I ask the demon for assistance?
So there's a couple ways to handle this.
Can I ask the demon for?
I could do a split shot here, but I think we've already got this one, which I may change this one so it's not. But we have this one also as a split shot. Because cutting to him just to show him squeal, I guess I could, but then we're cutting Chris's line.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? For assistance? Demon for assistance? Can I ask the 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 demon for? Can I ask the demon for assistance?
Yeah, I mean, there's just no elegant way of handling this.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? Can I ask the demon for assistance?
And really, if you look at his face, he doesn't really start laughing until this spot. See, right? See, his eyes are closed here when we're doing the group shot. So yeah, he makes the noise. But if you look at his face, I don't feel like we need to show him.
Can I ask the demon for assistance?
See, that's the group shot starts right there. So I think that's the best way that's going to go, unfortunately.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? Can I ask the? Can I ask the? Can I ask?
Okay. What was I doing? Okay, there's the measurement. As I wanted to see how long this is. Okay. We'll set this to 20, an even 20 frames. That'd be a third of a second. And I'm gonna zoom in for that quick speed because I want to jump right into his face. Let's find him. So we'll set the keyframes there, and then we're going to come back out to 11%.
Can I ask the? Can I ask the demon for assistance? Can I ask the demon? Can I ask the? Can I ask the? Can I ask? Can I ask? Can I ask?
I kind of want it to be even faster. Let's set this to 15 frames. That'd be a quarter of a second. So reset this. 13. Yeah, he can't help it. You know what's funny? I was watching some of our old shorts the other day. We've mentioned Ben Affleck before. Like the B-list short isn't the first time that we've mentioned. Well, that Chris has mentioned. Well, who mentioned it last time? I don't think it was him, but it wasn't the first time Ben Affleck has been mentioned on the show. But I mean, that makes sense, right? Because he played Batman, so it makes total sense. Okay, we'll make the ears as not derpy as possible. Okay, and then okay, I think this will be good. I'm not going to mess with this too much longer. I could just do a static shot, but I want to do something special here.
Can I ask the? Can I ask the demon for assistance? Can I ask the demon?
Okay, I think I like that. Okay, so we'll leave that. Hey, Parmo, how's it going?
He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. Can I have advantage on it?
That sucker
Sure.
out.
Can I have advantage on it?
Producer E's turning red over there. Red over there. Red over there.
Let's see how much of this shot is usable. Okay, so that would be it.
He's turning red over there. He's turning red over there.
I don't even know if I want to use that laughter.
Can I have advantage on it?
Producer E's turning red over there.
How long is this segment? There it is. Okay. Whoa, exactly 1 second. I'll figure that out in a second.
Can I have advantage on it? Can I have advantage on it?
Okay, so that will be Aaron. We'll just make this an easy shot here. What are you up to today, Parmo? You said evening. It's got to be late your time, right? Save that.
Can I have advantage on it?
Producer E's turning red over there. Producer E's turning red over there.
Let me mute this. Just trying to write a breakdown. What is a breakdown? Like trying to analyze something? Is that what you mean? So what are you trying to break down?
Producer E's turning red over there. Producer E's turning red.
Okay, we can cut this breath out.
Producer E's turning red over there.
Might need to bring some of this back. Let's bring it 2 frames back.
Producer
20, yeah, that's not too late. Metal breakdown. Oh, yeah, you mentioned that you play the guitar. So you're writing like a section for a song is what it sounds like. And how's that going for you?
Producer E's turning red over there.
Can I have advantage on it?
Producer E's turning red over there.
Okay. So we're just going to do kind of like the, because we've already had the climax of the short, so we're coming down now, so I'm going to do like a zoom out here. We'll do 10 though. 10 feels like a pretty good zoom for a lot of stuff, even though it might derp the ears up, but that's not my fault. It's not my mask. We'll make them as less derpy as possible. Okay, I think that's... I can't make them any less derpy than that. It's neat to see what the rest of my band thinks of it. Song we're writing is a bit all over the place because it's for a collab festival. How many band members do you have? I don't know if we talked about that. How big is your band? Save this.
Producer E's turning red over there. Producer E's turning red over there. Producer E's turning red over there.
Okay. Now I really need to figure out what I'm going to do with this. I kind of want to use Aaron's expression. So we're working with a string quartet. I got to figure out how to fit them into it as well. A string quartet. So I guess I'm like really dumb when it comes to music. So you're doing a collaboration, so you're working with 4 additional people, right? If I understand. Hopefully I got that right. Quartet 4, hopefully. But like, how big is your band? Like, without doing a collaboration? 2 guitarists, okay. A bassist, A singer and 2 drummers. That seems like a large band. Or on the larger side. 2 guitarists is pretty standard, right? I think. 1 a bassist and a singer. Why? So here's maybe a dumb question. Why 2 drummers? How long is this? Because that feels like the natural spot to end the laughter. So how long is this segment right here? 45 frames, it's less than a second.
Producer E, he's turning red over there.
I kind of want to just end on Aaron. Like him turning to look at producer E. Yeah, fuck it. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I don't want to overthink this. Everything's been going great so far. I don't want to overthink this. So we're just going to chop this. Actually, we're going to make it 46 frames because I'm going to come... Anyway, I don't know. We'll do 46 frames here. Okay, so because I'm going to come in a frame when I actually render it. So we're going to cut this. And this is just going to be Aaron. Aaron's beautiful face. Let's get him into position. I think this is going to be good. Man, I've only been working on this for like an hour and almost 2 hours. Things have just kind of really come together here. Okay, let's see where his eyes end at the end here. Okay, I might have to do a tracking shot, but we'll see. I don't think so. And it's just everything's coming up Millhouse today. Save that. You're in the Discord, right, Parmo? I think you are. Maybe I could have. Maybe I'm wrong. I could have swore you were in the Discord. I mean, because Clint, if you wanted to, like, you could post some links to your band in the music channel. I know you have before, but it's been a while. Yeah. Would you really do that, Clint, to post your links to your band in the Discord so you can see it? It'd be easier to find it that way, right? Okay, let's see here.
Producer E's turning red over there.
Okay, that's just fucking perfect. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's see my drummers after a show. Punk covers. No, don't worry about it, Parmo. I just read your other comment. Yeah, don't worry about it, dude. And honestly, like, if you have any video of any of your music, like you playing, if you're willing to show it, like, post that shit in the music section on the Discord. I mean, it's music, right? Don't worry about it. Okay, I need to render this so that we can see what it looks like. We might knock this shit out early today.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
So you go see the demon? Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker
Sure.
out.
Can I have advantage on it?
Producer E's turning red over there.
Okay, it's great. I need to finish the group shot here, though. That's the last thing I need to do before I render it. And I almost forgot. I'll be posting updates on the ship later today. I had moved on to the runes and sides. 5 different types of dyes. So you made the dye? That's pretty cool. Glowing dye. So 2 different types. So I imagine why was my brain just not working today? So like, because usually when I think of glowing stuff like green and blue, purple, I'm just thinking back to stuff that I've seen glow in the past. So here's where my brain went when you said glowing stuff. Like, remember those stars that like you can stick like on the ceiling and then they absorb light and then they glow, but it's usually like a greenish, maybe bluish tint. That's pretty awesome though. Let's see. It's recorded for the festival. Okay. Yeah, dude, we would love to see it. If you're willing to drop it on the Discord, we'd love to see it. Okay, let me fix this shot here. Okay, so we will start at the bottom and work our way up. So fusion. We're going to copy that one. And we'll paste that there. Okay, next layer. Grab that box. Yeah, Clint, I would highly recommend, like, once you do this, like, don't do it over and over again. You're just wasting your time. Like, do it once, do it well the first time, be happy with it, and then never do it again. Like, always copy your settings over. And if you notice it's like it's wonky later on, then like just make some adjustment and then keep that one. Because to like start from scratch every time, that would drive me bananas, I can tell you that. See, the top 2 are 2.5 and this one is 3.6. Okay, so 3.6 and then 2.5. Okay, now we're going to start copying the X and Y over. And what's funny is that this group shot is actually different than when I do the clips. It's different. Because I didn't know how to copy between files. And so when I did it for the clips, I redid it. But also it's different because we use the pre-rendered episode. And so if I were to do it this way, then it would show like the player icon, which we don't want, or at least I don't want, especially if it's cut off. I don't want it cut off. Okay, then we'll copy over the XY in there. I'm gonna have to go grab some water here in a second. I might do that while I render this video. So copy over the Y. I have a drawer of dyes that glow. I have all the base colors. A drink blender? Like a mixer, okay. That's kind of funny. It's been a while since I used a drink mixer.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
So you go see the demon? Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. Can I have advantage on it?
Producer E's turning red over there.
I think I want a little bit more here. I think I want just a little bit more. Professor E doesn't... Producer E... Producer E doesn't watch the streams. At least I don't think he does. So he's not going to mind that I don't want his voice line in here. Okay, I think that's good now. It's not exactly 45 frames anymore, but it wasn't quite enough. You know what, we'll make this just a full second. Make it 101. That might screw it up though, but we'll see. I can hear a slight whisper there. Trying to give it as many frames as I can without hearing the whisper. Maybe one more? I can hear it there. We'll see. Okay, yeah, we'll just do one fewer frame here. Okay. Alright, we're not going to fuck with this anymore. It's fine. It's wonderful. Making white glow dye is more frustrating because it takes a few coatings for the thickness and dye time between coatings. Yeah. It's carved all the runes on the ships. Dude, that's such a brilliant idea. To use the glowing dye on the runes. That's so smart. Because we really want to do stuff like that at some point. That's a really smart idea. Also, like having lighting and smoke machines would be great too, but like having glowing dye on certain specific things like runes, which you would expect them to glow, that's really smart. Okay, let's render this shit, and I'm gonna grab a drink while we do this. Yeah, fogger. That would be great. We need terrain first, but having like a fog machine would be awesome. Okay, let's go to render. And we are still working on this short series. So we'll call it gem removal. And this is just the file name. This has nothing to do with what we're going to call the short. All right, I'm going to mute myself. I'm going to hide my camera. I'm going to render this. And I'm going to go grab a drink and I'll be right back. Perfect timing. Okay, let me find the short. We'll watch it. Let me get a drink of water here first. It's like I'm sitting here at my desk, sweating, and it's not that hot in here, but I'm next to a window, and I can just like feel the heat from the window. Okay, let me find the short.
When a
All right, switch to this view. Okay, let's see what it looks like.
Batman robs a poor man. When a Batman robs a poor man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
So you go see the demon? Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. Can I have advantage on it?
Producer E's turning red over there.
So I actually do have blackout curtains. But here's the mistake I made. So you know how like there's, when you're hanging the curtain, there's like a rod, there's a curtain rod. And then when you put like, there's like the holes in the curtain that, you know, the every other one. And so it creates like that wavy pattern. So the mistake that I made is that the first part of the wave is in the room. So like I can't, if the wave had been against the wall, then I could, like there'd be no light coming in through the sides. But because I fucked it up, like I'd have to push it like all the way against the wall, and even then light will be coming through. And to fix it, I would have to pull the curtain rod down and reweave it and really pay attention to what I'm doing. And I'm not doing that. So until I like rearrange all of the furniture in my room, it is not happening.
When a Batman robs a poor man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
So you go see the demon? Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. Can I have advantage on it?
Producer E's turning red over there.
Well, I am very happy with this one. Did you get a chance to watch it, Chris? I am very pleased with this one. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the subtitles. It's just like a solid 30 seconds of just like chef's kiss. Okay. Now, if you haven't been in the stream before, 1 million views, that'll never happen. Did you see, like, we passed 1.6 on that video? Let me look at the stats. I could have swore we were getting close to 1.7 on it. Let me take a look real quick. I could have sworn we were pretty close. Actually, let me mute my phone so it doesn't blast y'all when I open up the video here. And so no, well, I mean, we got a ways to go, but it's closer than it's not close. So we're at 1.64 million views on that video. 1.64 million, which is really crazy when you think about it. All right. So for those of you who haven't been in the stream before, the subtitles, is the most monotonous and boring part of this process. So it's going to be a lot of me just playing a clip, repeating it, and then typing it out. So just as a heads up, that's what's going to be happening for the next, actually probably not too long, maybe 20 to 30 minutes. All right, so we're going to zoom in. We're going to hide the video so I can listen to it better. And here we go.
I'm gonna shove that trinket.
I'm going to shove that trinket. I could have just copied over the subtitles. I didn't think about it. I'm going to shove that trinket. If I remember correctly, trinket is T-R-I-N-K-E-T. You know what? I'm right here. Why would I do this again? Let me just drag this down. I can find that section.
Right up my ass. I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass. I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is just copy these. I'm gonna have to do it up here though. And I don't know why. I guess the subtitles work differently. Subtitles are a little bit finickier to work with. That's not what I was trying to do. Weird. Why would it put it at the end?
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass. I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
You go.
Okay. And apparently I have the snickering in there too, which I didn't realize. Okay, so we're gonna copy the snorting. Then we're gonna paste it over here. Hey Hero, how's it going, man? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Okay. So instead of retyping all those out,
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
You go see the demon.
okay, now we're back on track.
You go see the demon.
So you go see the demon.
Come in.
We're going to put a colon here because we're talking about Chris.
You go see the demon. You go see the demon. The demon.
Okay, so you go see the demon. Party tomorrow for what? What did I miss over here? Violin solo on my shrine. Well, I hope we get to hear it at some point, Parmo. That would be awesome. $2.5 million views between TikTok and Instagram. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Oh, yeah. That's right. The episode's tomorrow.
The demon. Come in.
Forgot today's Tuesday. You'd think I wouldn't forget that. We're going to put this in quotes. Come in.
Come in.
Avert your eyes.
Avert your eyes. avert your eyes. By the way, I am a awful speller. And while avert sounds like it would be simple, and it was in this case, I like to double check if there's even a shred of doubt.
Avert your eyes while I go digging.
While I go digging. Although to be fair, while I go digging. If I spelled something just really awful, it'd probably get more engagement. Because I'd have 1,000 people in the comments correcting me.
Avert your eyes while I go digging.
Okay, I need to see this. Okay. So the pop starts right away. So we'll do pop like that. And then laughter. That. Split it there. Laughter. Actually, I can just drag this out. That.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Okay, so we'll use this one that I already have here.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Okay, so do I have to do, that's too much. Do I have to do another see 2 million views if you spell something wrong? Yeah. That's right, Parmo. Yeah, if I spell something wrong, we'll get all kinds of engagement out of it. You know what? I should have fucked that one up. Like, it'd be as funny as it is, but like just spell something just completely off the walls. So on top of the views we were already getting, we would have had like an additional 50 to 60% of the people in there just telling us we're doing it wrong. We would probably be like 3 million views right now.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand? Do I have to do another
Okay, sleight of hand. That's what I was looking up. Just making sure. I was correct. Oh, it's gonna be one of those that's weird to split.
Do I have to do another sleight? Do I have to do
I'm thinking sleight of hand has to be on its own line.
do I have to do another do I have to
That's how we're gonna split it. Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Okay, that's how we'll do it. Okay, do I have to do another sleight of hand? We'll save this.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
Okay. Okay, making sure I have it lined up with the correct frame thing. That's one of the downsides of leaving these in here is sometimes you'll get like weird alignment issues that you have to go in manually and look at. It's not too big of a deal though.
Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
Okay, do a strength check. Do a strength check. And we're capitalizing strength because it is a skill.
Do a Strength check.
Okay. I don't have to, but it feels right to do it that way.
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Okay, so make sure I'm lined up correctly here. All right, so this is just more laughter. Save that. This weekend was busy. I finished about 40 battle maps. 40 battle maps on 3D print ruins. Yep, the chat jumped on me. Bogs, deep forests, underwater caverns, castles, and a few towns and cities. That's pretty awesome. Got 40 battle maps. Wow. He must have been really busy, my dude. So, for the 4th of July, do you have anything special planned, or are you just gonna like take some time with family and then work on your stuff? Like, what are you gonna do?
It's kind of wedged in there. It's kind of wedged in there.
Okay, it's kind of wedged in there. Okay, it's kind of wedged. I'm gonna double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. WEDGD. Yeah, that's right.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Okay, that's good. Hang with the wife, no set plans. Do you do any grilling or anything like that?
It's kind of wedged in there.
I think one of my favorite things about this time of year is the hamburgers and hot dogs. Now, granted, I eat hamburgers all the fucking time. I make them. I don't get a lot of fast food. So I eat a burger maybe like twice a week, but I make them. But hot dogs, I rarely eat. And I love hot dogs. I try not to eat too much processed meat. Shut up, Clint. But I do like the occasional hot dog. Yeah, there's a picture of, it's been a while since I posted it, but I posted a picture of one of the hamburgers that I made on our Discord.
Wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance?
Can I ask the demon for assistance? Oh, between Clint and Parmo, yeah. That's why I have to preemptively say things now.
Can I ask the demon for assistance?
Can I ask the demon for assistance? Can I ask the demon for... assistance. For assistance? Okay, there we go. Grill a few bratwurst burgers, lean chicken patties. Yeah. That sounds like a good spread.
Can I ask the demon for... Can I ask the demon... Can I ask the demon for assistance?
Okay, that's good. I haven't had, to think about it. I haven't had grilled chicken in a long time. Usually when I make chicken, either fry it, like fried chicken, or I bake it. Because if I'm going to put the effort into it, I feel like frying it is just, I like it more, even though grilling would be healthier. Plus grilling, like, it's easy to burn the chicken, and burnt chicken is just not good. So granted, well, like oven, like baking it, it's not as good as grilled chicken. It's easier and harder to screw up.
Can I ask the demon for assistance?
So I just don't grill chicken too often. Barbecued ribs sound amazing. Man, that does sound good. I haven't had barbecue in a long time.
For assistance.
Okay, so laughter here. Sorry, I was thinking about just delicious barbecue. As you can imagine, there are many places here in Texas that have delicious barbecue. So even if I didn't want to make it, I could drive by a couple miles and find delicious barbecue.
He looks like he's well built. He looks like he's well built.
He looks like he's well built. He looks like he's well built.
He looks like he's well built. Well built. Well built.
Okay, there we go. He looks like he's well built. Yeah, it just misspelled neighbor. It's no worry. I didn't even know that was a bad word, Parmo. Let's see. Celebrate the election with my neighbor. Yeah. It does sound good. Although I'm not a big drinker myself.
He looks like he's well built. He looks like he's well built.
But sometimes burgers make sense. I'm thinking about burgers. Sometimes beer makes sense.
Let's get that sucker out. Let's get that sucker out. Let's get that sucker out.
Let's get that sucker out. Okay. I don't think I need to specify who's talking here because it just carried over from the previous frame, but when Aaron pipes in, then I'll make a mark to denote that he's talking now. Let's get that sucker out.
Let's get that sucker out.
Okay, and then we'll tack on a sure here.
Let's get that sucker out.
Okay, I think that's good. Let's get that sucker out.
Let's get that sucker out.
So Shadows is going to be volunteering at the voting polls. Is that how you say beer brats? Why does it look like it looks like beer brats? But you mean brats, right? Like, am I just reading it weird? It could be just me. Feels right cooking burgers on a grill. Yeah, but that's not how I make my burgers. So I actually, okay, I have never actually grilled a burger. I do make them in a cast iron pan. Gonna have some water now. Thank you, Nightbot.
Let's get that sucker out. Sucker out. Sucker.
Move this in a little bit.
Let's get that sucker out.
Can I have advantage on it? Can I have advantage on it?
You can have advantage on it. Okay, so you can have advantage on it.
Can I have advantage on it?
Okay, you can have advantage on it. If I were to grill a burger, as much as Hank Hill would hate this, I would prefer probably like charcoal, like burning mesquite, something like that. Back when I did grill, we used propane. and it's, you know, gets the job done.
Can have advantage on it.
Your brats are awesome. Mine have 4 different cheeses in them. Well, you're the cheese guy, right? I could see that happening. Sharp cheddar, Gouda, Camembert. Camembert? Is that how you say that? Just see my burger on. Oh yeah. You saw the burger. Great. I'm glad you saw it. It's delicious. God, actually, I'm making. Did I say this already? I'm making burgers tomorrow. If I remember, I'll take a picture and post it in the Discord.
Producer E's turning red over there.
Okay, producer E's turning red over there. Producer E's turning red over there.
Producer E's turning red over there.
Okay. We are almost done with this short. Okay. I'm gonna put others laughing here. Because I think Aaron was just smiling. He wasn't actually laughing, but he had the best facial expression. So others laughing. Okay. We're gonna render this. Obviously, I'm gonna unhide the video here in a second. But we're gonna render this and see if we're done. Save this. We're going to go over to deliver. Traditionally beef, bison, and venison burgers. I've never had venison burgers. I had a bison burger at like a fair. God, I must have been a teenager. I was like maybe 16 or 17. All I remember is that, and this might not be inherent to bison, it might have just been the vendor at this particular fair. I remember it tasted good, but it was like a weird kind of greasy. Maybe that's just bison, maybe it was just them. I don't know. So it was okay, but it wasn't like, I'd rather just have a beef burger. Was how I came away from that experience. Like, it's not bad, but I'd rather have a beef burger. All right, I need to remember to burn the subtitles into the video. We're just going to name this 2. Okay, and then we're going to render this. Appreciate everyone hanging out today. I actually got quite a few lurkers, it seems like, which is awesome. I really appreciate that. It gets us noticed on Twitch more. And also for everyone who's been chatting, I really appreciate it. Makes this a lot easier. Hey, Brother Tusk, how's it going? Lurking from the shadows. I appreciate it. Okay, let's watch this short. I'm gonna get it ready to go here, and then we can watch it together.
When a Batman.
We're gonna full screen this bad boy. Okay.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
So you go see the demon? Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. Can I have advantage on it?
Producer E's turning red over there.
Physically good, mentally sad, due to 2 family problems. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. Hope they get better. I know sometimes situations like they don't get better, but I hope things get better for you. Oh yeah, I'll play it again.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
I already found a
You
mistake.
go see the demon? Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. Can I have advantage on it?
Producer E's turning red over there.
Okay, I found one mistake. Let me fix that mistake real quick. So I was treating this like it was a different sentence, and it's... Which means I made this mistake last time and didn't notice it. How often do you guys get hit up for view bots? You mean like people trying to sell us view botting? I don't think it's happened yet. No, I mean, because I check our DMs pretty consistently. No, I had so far no one has like tried to sell us view botting. No, I'm surprised too. But I mean, I would just ignore them. Like, view botting no es bueno. Besides, what kind of a little bitch needs view botting anyway? No, the weirdest experience I had was, I think, the first day of streaming. Someone came in and was like trying to sell like their art. Yeah. And then I told them to just message us on X, and I don't think they ever did. I would have taken a look at it, but that's, so far, that's the weirdest experience I've had. Friend at work who only has like 4 subs gets hit up constantly. Well, maybe that's why. I don't know. I mean, because we have what, 80, 81, 82 subs or followers now? Are you talking about Twitch or are you talking about YouTube? Yeah, I didn't see if they had messages. Both? Yeah, so it hasn't happened on YouTube at all. And Twitch, no, it hasn't happened. Man, it's hard being a graphic designer out there. The thing is, it's like, I don't know how legit it is. Like, for people to just come by and just like, hey, I'm a graphic designer, do you want to buy my shit? It's like, I don't know if I trust you. I feel like if you're a good graphic designer and you're networking with people, people are going to go looking for you. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Because, I mean, people do have to promote. But I would feel weird just like going into someone's stream randomly and like, hey, I noticed your art sucks. I do art. Want to buy it? Like, that just feels kind of weird to me. We'll always take free stuff. Don't worry about it though, Shadows. Just appreciate you being here. Maybe one day we'll ask you for your help and we're actually going to do terrain. Because it sounds like you have a lot, at least talk to you about it, because it sounds like you have a lot of experience with it. People in graphic design, a few people. Yeah, I mean, it's hard though. It really is difficult. I'd probably try and find like a graphic design community. If I was looking for someone to do the art, I would go looking for it. I feel like it feels weird to just like to walk in and be like, hey, why don't you buy my stuff? It just feels kind of weird to me. All right, I think I just need to re-render this.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
I think I just need to re-render this and we're done. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Deliver. Okay, and we're just gonna go right over that one just to replace it. And we're gonna render it. I think at some point we're gonna commission some artwork. I don't think we're there yet. We're all still poor. I think if the channel takes off and we start earning like a decent amount, I would like, obviously we don't have to, like everything is fine right now, but I think I want to commission like character art, probably not backgrounds, because we have so many backgrounds on the show. Like to commission that many pieces of art would just be ridiculous and pointless. But like the important stuff like character art would want to commission. And then also maybe stuff for the stream too, like emotes, badges, that kind of stuff. Things that feel more important. Okay, let's check this out. Sorry, I was just thinking about art. Let's go ahead and give this another watch.
When a Batman
Also, Chris, if you're lurking, now's the time, and Clint. Because if I don't hear any yays or nays, this is what we're going with.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
You go see the demon? Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker
Sure.
out.
Can I have advantage on it?
Or do
I want to point out, I think well built should be hyphenated. I'm not going to correct that if there's no other mistakes.
Mr. E's turning red over there.
Okay, let's watch it one more time.
When a Batman robs a boar man.
I'm gonna shove that trinket right up my ass.
You go see the demon? Come in.
Avert your eyes while I go digging. Do I have to do another sleight of hand?
Do a strength check.
It's kind of wedged in there.
Can I ask the demon for assistance? He looks like he's well built. Let's get that sucker out.
Sure. Can I have advantage on it?
Producer E's turning red over there.
All right, that's perfect. Nothing wrong with thinking about shit in the future. Goals, yep. It's not hyphenated? Well built isn't? Okay, good. I wasn't gonna fix it anyway. That's good. All right. Let me switch out of here. I think we're done for right now. The short's done. I know it's early, but we did a shorter one. As you can see, there's a big difference. Like if you do a 30-second short, how long have I been working? We got it done in under 3 hours, which is great. I still have to work on the main episode. I'm not doing that on stream because I don't want to give out any spoilers. And also, Chris, I don't know if you want to hang out later or if you thought about it. It's fucking hot today, but I wouldn't mind hanging out for an hour or two. But I think we're good for right now. Yep. So I think what I'm going to do is I just realized Shadow's second. Yes, you just now noticed that. I think it's clever. And I think I noticed it maybe it was, so don't feel bad. I think I didn't notice it until like the second stream that Shadows was hanging out with us. I think I was even calling you Shadow, but Shadows makes more sense because it's like Shadows and then it's inverted to Shadows as well. Oh, wow, everyone looks like you got Parmo too. You know what, Shadows? We're not going to tell your secret. And just with you hanging out, when people come in, we're just going to see who notices or says something about it. It'll be like the litmus test to see who's paying attention. Oh, okay. All right. I think I'm going to end the stream because I want to upload the video and I want to continue working on the main episode to make sure that it's good. And like I said, I don't want to do it on stream. I could. I'm not going to. But all right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for lurking. Who all was lurking? Appreciate the new people dropping by. It's been a lot of fun, and we really appreciate the support. So I will catch y'all for the next one, probably Thursday. My plan is to stream on Thursday. We'll see how it goes. Should be around the same time, 2 to 3 o'clock Central. Back to Elden Ring. I'm thinking about streaming it myself. I can't remember who I was talking to about that earlier, but I'm thinking about streaming it. Anyway, I will catch you guys later.